And when you talk about spinners, they have done a fantastic job for Pakistan. In the middle of the innings, Fakhar Zaman has to find a way to adapt. You know, it's a strange thing for him. It's an alien thing for him to bat at number 5. But he has to find a method. He was struggling, not only in the previous outing, but other matches he represented Pakistan. He's been struggling at this number. There are a couple of concerns. Otherwise, I think Pakistan team is in a good shape.
3 debutants then for Australia and that first T20 international. Are we expecting more changes? I mean, what would you like to see from the Aussies today?
Well, I think there'll definitely be changes today, judging by the players warming up. I can see the Aussie skipper Mitch Marsh playing. I think he'll come back in. I think it was just a tight turnaround from the Scorchers winning the BBL on Sunday night in Perth. So he and Inglis were rested. I can see Inglis playing. I think Marcus Stoinis will come in. Probably Jack Edwards will make way there. And then I think the quicks will change as well. I think Ben Dwarshuis will come in. Sean Abbott will probably come in for Xavier Bartlett, and then obviously Marley Beardman. Good debut the other night, but I think they were just experimenting a few young players, given the timing, and it'll be a good opportunity to try and play a full-strength team and get back into this series.
All right, quick look at the Australian squad then to see what options they have. Like you said, after the BBL, perhaps they were looking to give a bit of a break to some of the youngsters. I mean, how do you look at this overall? Anyone in particular you'd like to see?
Oh, look, I'd like to see Travis Head and Mitch Marsh open, and then obviously Josh Inglis move into probably 3 or 4. I think Cameron Green looked good the other night batting at 3, so I think Inglis will probably slot in that middle order role at number 4 because he plays spin well. And then I'd like them to still keep Cooper Connolly in the team because I think he gives them that other option, other spin option other than Adam Zampa, and I can see them playing Matt Kuhneman tonight as well. I think they missed having another specialist spinner on this surface the other night, and I think they will have learned a lot from how Pakistan went about it with their spinners.
Right then, even from a Pakistan perspective, Amir, happy with that number 4 position for Babar Azam, or would you like to see him back at that number 3? There's a lot of debate around this batting number.
Look, as he's very well experienced, Babar Azam. He should know his role. You know, if your captain is comfortable at number 3 at times, you have to make a sacrifice for the good of the team. And I think Babar has the ability to adapt at any number.
Salman Agha as well, very impressive that day at that number 3 spot. We were looking for runs from the skipper, and that's what we got to see the other night as well. Babar Azam will be in action once again in front of a packed home crowd. It's always great to see him here being backed by so many fans. And Usman Khan, need a few runs from him as well, but we are ready now with the all-important toss. It's over to Bazat Khan and Arooj Mumtaz, who's out there with the toss and the pitch report.
Ready with the toss, and it's toss time here at Lahore, second T20. I got the 2 captains, Salman Ali Agha, Mitch Marsh, welcome, and Ali Naqvi looking dapper as ever. Who's got the coin? Salman, give it a flip.
Heads.
Heads is the call. It's a tails. Salman, you won the toss, and what will you do and why?
We're going to bat first. It's look like another slow, and I think it's going to turn. That's what I think is going to turn in second in more. So we just wanted to put above our score and try to restrict them.
What number are you going to bat?
3, I'm going to bat 3.
The other question is that 3 and 4, or 4 and 5, is Fakhar playing? Babar playing?
Babar playing, Fakhar is not playing today.
Okay, but those 2 in the middle order, quite a lot of people asking the question that will they be able to bat out of position?
I think they're experienced enough and they know how it takes to bat on these numbers, and I'm very confident they will be able to do that.
What are the changes today?
We got 3 changes. Fakhar, Shaheen and Salman is not playing, they're resting, and Fahim, Naseem and Usman Tariq is playing.
These type of pitches, this is sort of Sri Lanka-wise, you want these pitches to play on to preparation for that?
Yeah, that's what we are thinking. These kind of pitches we are going to get when we go to Sri Lanka, and that's why we're making here, and hopefully we can have a lot of practice here, and then when we go there, we don't really have a problem with that.
Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you.
Mitch, firstly, welcome. Did you find any warm clothes to wear?
Yeah, got my vest on, ready to go.
Obviously, World Cup around the corner, but how important is it to actually win games towards at this series?
Yeah, I think you know, each series in isolation is really important to win. for a lot of reasons, but yeah, we certainly came here to win this series, so today's a big game for us.
You saw that game yesterday. The ball turned a bit, especially at the back end. You think it slowed up as the game goes on?
Yeah, we thought that the wicket probably slowed up a little bit. There was also a little bit of dew at the back end, which will hopefully help us tonight, but it'll be another great challenge for us today.
You come in, any more changes to your side?
Yes, there is. I always get stuck here, but myself, Josh Inglis, Sean Abbott, and one other come in for four others.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much, and good luck for the game.
Thank you.
So the news out here in the Centre is that Salman Ali Agha has won the toss again and had no hesitation in batting first. They suspect that the surface now is going to be the same. It's going to turn later on, but I think closer look, Aruj, you've had a close look at it. Is it going to be the same as day before?
Yeah, a new surface here for this second game. It looks very similar. Just the one thing of note is it looks slightly more rolled in terms of the distance between the gaps is a little bit less. It should still grip and turn very, very abrasive, but it's got a nice sort of dry grass covering on it. So it's still obviously going to turn. Almost looks like an emulation of Sri Lankan tracks, considering we're at the eve of the World Cup. So spinners on either side will obviously give assistance. But there was one thing of note, Baz. It was the quality of spin on offer, but more importantly, the lengths that they hit. We pulled up a pitch map from the wickets that fell on that first game. There were 10 to spin out of the 18, including the 2 run-outs. So, and 6 of those, or 7 of those, in fact, came from that 4 to 6 meter mark. So, yes, degree of turn was definitely more substantial, but it was about the areas which with the Pakistan spinners and Zampa hit that might be lucrative again tonight.
Yeah, I talked to Abrar after that. He said the slower you bowl. Did you find that if you bowled slower, you're getting more purchase off the surface?
I think definitely that's always the case. With the slower you are, you tend to get more revs on the ball. Obviously, that grips a little bit more and turns. Nowadays, the spinners generally tend to bowl flatter, but if you've got a good deception through the air, just maybe loop it through the eye line. And that's something that Abrar has worked on off late. So, not quite sure there'll be a lot of slow, loopy ones tonight, given the number of turn, but I think a spin once again will be a massive, massive part to play.
Spin will play a role, but looks a better pitch tonight.
Looks like a better pitch tonight, but obviously expecting a bit of turn as well because the preparation is ahead. Looking forward to that those conditions in Sri Lanka. I mean, that's what we're talking about, Amir, that the preparation is for those conditions. Were you surprised at all with the way the pitch behaved the other night? Was it a typical Gaddafi Stadium pitch?
Look, there was not a lot of turn for the spinners. When you come to Pakistan, you expect a bit of grip from the surface, and that's what we saw. And I think Aussies, since they were going hard at the Pakistani bowlers, kept on providing chances to be picked up, and that's what we saw.
Simon, from Australia's perspective, I mean, in terms of their batting then, considering the conditions that we've discussed, what can they do differently in terms of their batting approach?
Well, they got off to a very good start. I think it was probably 1 for 57 in the power play, so there was no issues there. It was probably more how they handled that middle part. 2 run-outs didn't help, but I think just the way they go about it, trying to go aerial, I think that's going to be the challenge for them because there was a little bit of lower bounce, a number of dismissals were hitting lower on the bat, and because they couldn't pick Abrar, it meant that they couldn't really attack him. He only went for 1 boundary in his 4 overs, bowled 4 overs, 2 for 10. So that'll be the challenge tonight, and not only Abrar, how they handle Usman Tariq as well, who's got some mystery about him. So good challenge for the Australian batsmen tonight. I'll be interested to see how they want to go about it.
One positive for Australia has to be Adam Zampa. I mean, you talk about the T20 format, perhaps one of the best leg spinners in the world going around in that circuit, Simon.
Yeah, look, he's the first Australian to take 400 T20 wickets, and I think he's the 3rd overall behind Rashid Khan and Imran Tahir to get to that mark in T20. So he's a wonderfully experienced leg spinner. I think his changes of pace are brilliant, his changes of line, and knowing when the batsman's looking to attack him, he's so good at understanding and reading a set of 6 that we saw it the other night. He went slower and wider there to Usman Khan when he knew he was trying to find the boundary, and he holds out to deep mid-on. So he uses that experience, and he's got, as Amir said rightly the other night, he's got wonderful control. So all the variations and a very wise head on his shoulders.
All right, quick look at the teams then. There's been a couple of changes on both the sides. Experimentation going on with regards to forming the perfect 11. Pakistan is batting first, and there's been 3 changes in that lineup, Amir.
I think the reason why captain was impelled to make those changes, they're still looking for the right combination to be able to compete well in the forthcoming T20 World Cup. So I think it's Naseem Shah is a good inclusion. Fahim is getting a gig here along with Usman Tariq, and I think Pakistan has got plenty of options, and they should be absolutely sure how to go about the job during the World Cup.
Absolutely. We'll come back to this 11, but with Australia as well, we've got a couple of changes where Mitch Marsh comes back, and then there's a couple of other changes as well, Simon.
Yes, the Bison back at the toss. It'd be good to have him back at the top of the order along with Travis Head, because those two have been dominant at the top of the order. They're dangerous in the power play, and then coming out of the power play, if they can get through that phase, it just lengthens this order, which when you look at it tonight, there's a few little changes in the middle order there. Obviously, Inglis comes in. That's a big in, given the way he plays spin. Renshaw missed out the other night with the run out, so he'll be keen to make amends. Connolly slides down to number 6, but Matt Short now gets to play that role at number 7, so he stays in and potentially to bowl a few overs to spin. Xavier Bartlett, second highest score the other night with 35. He batted well and bowled well. Sean Abbott is a very experienced seamer, so he gets an opportunity, but it's the spin twins. I like seeing Kuhnemann in that team. He's been excellent whenever he's been given an opportunity for Australia. And as we said earlier, Adam Zampa's experience will be crucial tonight to get Australia back into this series.
Kuhnemann getting an opportunity will definitely bolster their side. We're going to take a short break here on Pitside, and when we do come back, we'll have a closer look at the teams, the 11 and everything else that lies ahead.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सीरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right swipe. Hello hair. Hair color. Colors to die for.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Permanent color with Italian formulation. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin? BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सीरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश गहराई में जाकर डर्ट और ऑयल रिमूव करें। गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश, लेट योर फेस ग्लो।
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin? BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Keratin, olive और avocado oils ने visibly improved.
Back on pitch side, and Pakistan has won the toss and they've decided to bat first. Now Australia's got plenty of firepower at the top. When you talk about the likes of Travis Head, perhaps the most difficult batter to bowl to across all formats. It's so difficult to get him out, and he's definitely someone Pakistan would be eyeing to get his wicket early. Time to hear from him about his time in Pakistan.
It's nice to be back, so looking forward to getting underway. It's obviously important couple of games before a World Cup for us, so good to be back. How much power we have in our batting lineup is always good fun, so I think the thing that excites me the most is it's going to be pretty enjoyable couple of months with the boys, so nice to be back with a fun group, and it's going to be good fun, and I'm excited to see how that batting unit works over the next month. Yeah, I guess performance-wise we'll wait and see, but I felt like I've always been better off of a tiny break and be a bit fresher, so it's definitely been the case. Feel ready to go. It's been nice to spend some time at home with the family leading into what's going to be a busy period for us. Wickets have always been really good here, true and nice, and Sri Lanka probably a little bit on the slower side, a little bit on the tougher side, but again, you don't know. Each series I've come to different venues has always been different, so yeah, just get in. I think these games will be important, and then once we get into Sri Lanka, we've got a couple of games as well before we get into the important stuff, and it'll be about reading conditions, playing well and adapting to them. I guess you know some of the hurdles that you've got to go through in a World Cup and ICC event, so yeah, turbulent play, plenty of pressure, and a lot of important games, so yeah, nice to draw back on good memories, and we know that we've got to start well, and then once you get into the real business end of it, the pressure goes up, and I think that's when you want to perform and play well.
Well, Travis Head assessing the conditions then, really thinking about his game, how to get going. We saw leadership from him as well the other night. Simon, just in terms of how good a batter he is, I mean, the question really is, where do you bowl to someone like him, someone who is so strong across all formats, scoring runs consistently? If you were in the Pakistan camp, what would you be telling them?
Well, I think they learned a lesson the other night. He obviously got off to a flyer against the pace. He likes pace on the ball early. It's a fine line with bowling to Travis Head, because if there's no swing, he senses it early and he just loads up over mid-wicket, which he did a couple of times the other night. And then if you give him too much width, he's so strong through cover and backward points. So there's not much margin for error. But I think, you know, what we saw the other night was a bold move to bring on the young spinner Ayub in the power play, and he got the reward by taking pace out of the ball. He had a smart field with deep mid-off back. So I think that's where probably teams will look to try and expose him early on, knowing that he's looking to try and hit 4s and 6s. But ultimately, he's a big match player, and he's proven himself over a number of years now for Australia in some big tournaments. So he's a big wicket, and tonight will be another big challenge for the Pakistan bowlers.
As a batter, how do you rate him, someone like Travis Head, from whatever you've seen? We've seen him score so many runs.
He's a consistent performer. I mean, he has proven himself time and again, and
considering it's a different pitch, but we've had an assessment of the conditions. What are the numbers?
I think they were 15 runs short in the previous game, but the spinners compensated for that. I think they should be looking for 175 at least, because Australia is full strength here. And because of those 2 run-outs, Pakistan was able to control the game. So tonight, they have to bat well.
All right, numbers then, quick numbers from you as well, Simon, which Australia will feel comfortable in terms of chasing.
Well, I think they'll want it a bit less than that, but I think Amir's spot on. I think Pakistan were good enough to get 180 plus the other night. They set the foundation. I think they were 1 for 100 off about 10.5, but lost their way. But I think, yeah, around that 170 mark, Australia will feel in the game, but they're going to have to bat a lot better through the middle.
All right, then there you heard it from the experts as well. We're going to take a short break. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a packed house here at Gaddafi Stadium and we'll have all the live action for you after this short break, so don't go anywhere.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश गहराई में जाकर डर्ट और ऑयल रिमूव करें. गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश. लेट योर फेस ग्लो.
ये है हमजा. क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Introducing Hello Hair Color. Keratin, olive और avocado oils में visibly improved hair quality. Hello Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Tea tree और mint oil से dandruff खत्म, itch removed, बाल moisturized और scalp refreshed. Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
ये है हमजा. क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Tea tree और mint oil से dandruff खत्म, itch removed, बाल moisturized और scalp refreshed. Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ. ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें dandruff का software update with Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
Last over of the innings. Australia need 34. That's gone up in the air. This should be all over. Pakistan win the game, win the series. They pulled out Australia.
7 years. That's how long the wait lasted. But in the opening clash, Pakistan didn't just break the streak, they shattered it.
So it's after 7 years that Pakistan have beaten Australia. This is a big deal.
Saim Ayub owns the spotlight, crushing 40 runs and striking twice with the ball.
The ball's in. Case off.
Alongside Abrar Ahmed's deadly spin, the green shirts have the Aussies on the ropes. One side is fighting for survival, the other playing for history. Can the men in green clinch the series, or will the Aussies strike back? Don't blink. The match starts now.
Hello and welcome to Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore. It is the Bank Alphala presents Vigotel Mobile T20 Series 2026, second T20I. Pakistan winning their first victory in T20 cricket against Australia for 7 years. Now back-to-back games before we head out to the World Cup. Now, obviously all the preparation towards the bigger picture, but right now the job at hand is to win a series against Australia. Saim Ayub excellent in that previous game. Australia, they'll need an improved performance. Renshaw needs runs with the bat. Mitch Marsh will want to get his side back on winning ways. The crowd been excellent last time, or day before. It was almost a full house, so they'll be coming in hoping for a Pakistan victory, but it's a big series. Playing Australia in Lahore, you'll always expect a largish crowd. Slightly better pitch today. Looks more compact. Maybe the ball will skid on. Maybe a few more runs. And hopefully for Pakistan, it will spin. Pakistan, yet again, they won the toss. And they elected to bat. Wanting runs on the board. A few changes for Pakistan. 3 of them. Fahim, Usman Tariq and Naseem Shah come in. But all eyes on the top 3. Farhan didn't get any runs. Saim looked in fabulous touch. So did Salman Ali Agha. Now batting first, you want to set the tone, and that top 3 has to do so. Babar at number 4 is causing a few ripples. Uruj Mumtaz with me. Australia in a must-win situation.
Yeah, they want to bounce back and all the big guns back in the side. Captain back at the opening spot with Head. Cameron Green in 3. Josh Inglis as well, who was resting on the first game, back in. Matt Renshaw, also big news, replaces Matt Short in the World Cup squad as well, so he gets a go. Cooper Conley as well, Short, Bartlett, Abbott back in the side. So 3 changes, and Zampa, who picked up 4. Kuhneman in there as well with the spin, and like you said, Baz, there should be a lot of spin doing the talking.
For Australia, the all-format X Factor. Let's hear from him.
It's nice to be back, so looking forward to getting underway. It's obviously an important couple of games before a World Cup for us, so good to be back. How much power we have in our batting lineup is always good fun, so I think the thing that excites me most is it's going to be pretty enjoyable couple of months with the boys, so nice to be back with a fun group, and it's going to be good fun, and I'm excited to see how that batting unit works over the next month. Yeah, I guess performance-wise we'll wait and see, but I felt like I've always been better off of a tiny break and be a bit fresher, so it's definitely been the case. Feel ready to go. It's been nice to spend some time at home with the family leading into what's going to be a busy period for us. Wickets have always been really good here, true and nice, and Sri Lanka probably a little bit on the slower side, a little bit on the tougher side, but again, you don't know. Each series I've come to different venues has always been different, so yeah, just get in. I think these games will be important, and then once we get into Sri Lanka, we've got a couple of games as well before we get into the important stuff, and it'll be about reading conditions, playing well and adapting to them. Well, I guess you know some of the hurdles that you've got to go through in a World Cup and ICC event, so yeah, turbulent play, plenty of pressure, and a lot of important games, so yeah, nice to draw back on good memories, and we know that we've got to start well, and then once you get into the real business end of it, the pressure goes up, and I think that's when you want to perform and play well.
Now, Trevor said he is super important in any format that he plays. Be it Test cricket, one-day cricket, T20, almost goes harder in Test cricket than anything else. Mitch Marsh leading his side. He's back in. Asked him if he sorted with his warm clothes. It'll be interesting how players now, the day of age of tablets, mobile phones, and they don't just click on the weather at all and think, no, subcontinent Pakistan will be warm. It isn't, Marsh. It's quite cool. Anyway, it is a massive series. Pakistan always love Australia to come here, and the crowd never disappoints. They want to watch Australia. Almost old days, Pakistan thought that, played in the fashion that Australia do nowadays. So, yeah, they sort of have a similarity. And that's why there's such a big following. Now, the World Cup almost around the corner. 7th it starts. This is last possible sort of practice towards that. But best practice is to win games.
I think from Pakistan's point of view, this is the absolute sort of take at the last straw in terms of getting their 11 right. 3 changes again tonight. Head-to-head equal, but it's more important the last line. The last 8 matches, Pakistan finally turning over, one over Australia, 7 years coming, and in the 8th attempt, and now looking to bag a series. Last one in UAE, 3-0, 2018. From a World Cup point of view, Baz, absolutely right. There's a couple of changes that have come around today, 3 of them. Pakistan still looking to formalize what their final 11 will be. The pitch as well, almost similar, or trying to replicate what they might find in Sri Lanka, all of Pakistan's World Cup games there. And best suited to play spin, looking to tweak middle orders as well. So all of that combined, at the eve of the World Cup, you need to have your options A and B ready. And I reckon option A will feature Saim Ayub and Saibzada Farhan both up the order. Fantastic first game as well. Smashed the ball all around the park. Got a quick fire of 40. Opening partner, well, he was caught out in very first delivery. So he'll want to look to make amends. I think Pakistan 7 wins in a row in Lahore, on the right track.
Yeah, right track and right pitch. Saibzada Farhan got dismissed on the very first delivery. Day before, he'll want to make amends. We know that he's a 6 hitter, but he'll need to just get off to a start. Bartlett was impressive with the ball, with the bat, had a good game. We want to start off in a similar sort of vein. Make sure that Australia get rolling straight away. Right, almost time now. There's Ehsan Raza. There's a little word with somebody just behind the side screen. Get everything in order before that first game, and first ball, and he says play. A little bit of swing. Saibzada Farhan quickly runs away. He gets off the mark.
And just a gesture as well, the ball shaping away very quick. For the first ball dismissal in that first game, very quick to get down the track. Bartlett, like you said, impressive in that first innings. He will get the ball to shape. In the World Cup squad as well, so a lot of these players getting an opportunity just to tweak the armory, have a go. A hint of shape to start for Bartlett.
Saim was very good on the leg side, square leg, fine leg. 2 deep fielders are fine leg and square leg. He turns it away in a little pocket. Will they come back for 2? Yes, they will. A good start for Saim Ayub. He's hitting the ball well.
I thought he played a tremendous innings a couple of nights ago. Didn't shy away from his strengths, which is especially on that leg side, that hip-high length delivery, which he picks up. Saw him just crawl into a shell a couple of months ago, but now, once again, showing why he made it big on the PSL circuit and now into the Pakistan side as well.
Shape in, he launches it leg side. Not great timing, so they'll just plug. Looking for 3, but no, there'll just be 2.
Played a few of those the previous night, didn't miss time any of them, but this one just gets a bit high on the bat slice. Looking to hit it in front of square. This is the innings from a couple of nights ago. Started off in sublime fashion. Sprayed the ball all around on the leg side, but played some glorious shots through the offside as well. 181 strike rate the other night.
Pace off. Now what Australia have done is that they placed a deep square leg. Now there's the issue with now Syme flicking the ball over that square area. They want him to hit it straighter, which normally is not his strength. Try hit it to mid-on or over mid-on. They want him to go there. They don't want him to just play that pickup shot where he's so adept at. Down the track, pierces the offside, in the air, but lots of power.
Aggressive intent from the get-go from Syme Ayub, picking up from where he left off in that previous innings. Packed leg side with the two fielders patrolling. A shimmy down the track opens up the offside and slashes it through. Yes, slightly aerial, but forced through the shot, gets it across. Great start, 9 of the 5. Syme picks up his first boundary. Change in field now. Sweeper on the offside. Fine comes up in the ring.
And he drills it down the ground. Too full. But that has been absolutely smashed away. 13 without loss.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए.
A lovely evening, almost sun setting time. It is slightly warm today, plenty of changes both sides. 4 changes for Australia, 3 for Pakistan. Australia do have power in their ranks when they bat, but these surfaces are slightly tricky. The ball doesn't really race onto the bat. Fakhar Zaman not playing today, and Babar Azam slotted in at number 4. Tournament. Left arm spin.
Similar tactics, spin very early on. Left arm and look to dart it in as well.
And nicely ball just drifts in. Australia also just strengthening their spin department. 2 specialist spinners now playing.
That's the 11 Pakistan have played tonight, but as you've mentioned, 3 changes already. Just feel they're just tweaking things around to find that final combination which might step onto the field in that first game in Sri Lanka. Come to your thoughts on this particular 11 from the last game.
Backs away, gets the length and just muscles it leg side. 4 through mid-wicket.
So I move around in the previous delivery as well. On that occasion looking to go laterally. This time just hangs back, moves early. It's a touch too short. Aware of the fielders up on the leg side. Picks up for Saibzada Farhan.
Another brisk start straight away for Pakistan. Goes reverse and given. Doesn't work. Rashid Riaz straight away raises a finger. Success for Australia.
I'm not sure he's going to review this. He knows it's straight off the glove into the keeper's gloves. A short stay for Farhan, just the one boundary. Not quite the length to play this shot. He doesn't really get bat in line. There you see, just clipping the gloves straight into Inglis's gloves, and that is the end of Sahibzada in the 2 innings so far. Pakistan 1 down for 17.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Salman Ali Agha at number 3, a position that he makes a lot of runs at. 124, strike rate 118, but this position at number 3, he strikes it far, far better. And straight away, down the track, lifts it over mid-off, shows his intent.
You look at that shot and you almost scratch your head as to why he hasn't batted for at number 3 in this version in the past. Intent very clear, dances down to the pitch of the ball and dispatches it over mid-off. Maybe he wanted a cleaner strike on that one. Got 39 in 27, got an excellent partnership with Saim. Big shout, just sliding down with the angle, I reckon. Probably what Rashid Riaz is also thinking, hence why the finger hasn't gone up. Marsh in discussion, just turns his back. 2 was done, Pakistan 21 for 1.
%100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right side, hello hair color. Colors to die for.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
Brisk start for Pakistan, 21 with the loss of 1 wicket. Now spin from both ends. Cooper Conley. And Saim hits it over the top. Plenty of space. 1 bounce, couple of bounces into the fence.
A really good awareness and execution from Saim Ayub. He's now racing away 3 boundaries now. And he's picked the spin really nicely. Yeah, coming into the left-hander, always looking to open the bat face. Yes, off the toe edge, but gets it clear off the ring of fielders.
KFC, official food partner.
Baz, just on that, I asked you sort of the previous over in terms of this particular 11, 3 changes compared to the first game. Do you think this is the way Pakistan should be looking to go? Salman at 3, yes, he made a comment at the post-match presentation after the first game that it will be the spot he will be batting at. Yes, first delivery down the track for 4, but is the intent. Wonderful partnership with Saim as well. Your thoughts on Pakistan's 11 tonight?
Yeah, plenty of players who want to bat up the order. And Salman is a very good player of spin, so in Sri Lanka, in the power play, you probably get spinners where he can really dominate. But the fact is that then you've got Babar Azam who's batting out of position. If you play Fakhar, he's also batting out of position, so that's a dilemma. But you play shots like this, and in the power play, you say there's always a gap when you go over the top.
Probably one of the better players of spin in this Pakistan contingent, and the promotion on 2 occasions now paying off. Picks up the length quickly, over pitched, and just gets it enough to go up and over on the leg side. A couple of boundaries already since Salman's taken the crease.
The edge. That I think is a chance that's gone begging. The only thing I'll say about the...
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Permanent color with Italian formulation. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
For one. And previous delivery just skidded on. Left arm spinners do get the ball to skid on with the new ball. Turns it away leg side. There is protection. Races back for the second.
That's the other thing that you will get with Salman at the crease. Very proactive in looking to hit those pockets, turning ones into twos. Obviously, you've got that six hitting ability to go with. 2 boundaries tonight, 4 big sixes in that previous game.
That is swept away nicely with just a single.
Also hands playing around in terms of getting the feel right with this left-hand, right-hand combination. Osaim to Kuhneman, deep backward square, and the other feeder down at long on now. So protection is on the leg side, ring of field is on the off. And the ball coming into him, he wasn't afraid to open up the offside earlier on.
He hits that well, but straight to a deep square leg field. The sweep has really come to the fore in this partnership. That's the wicket. The reverse sweep didn't work. Oh, there's a shot that... Hey, hey. What's going on there? Don't jump the gun.
Well, at least you've picked up on what Salman Ali Agha's intentions are. All right then, we go again.
Backs away. That is a beautiful execution of the extra cover drive. That is some shot. Scrumptious 6.
Yeah, really beautiful. This is simplicity at its best almost. You watch it, it's effortless and it's very pleasing to watch. Gives himself room on the offside and looks to give himself enough room to swing through the line. That is glorious. He's raced to 18 now.
And again, this time over the leg side, little flick of the wrist. And rolls into the fence. This is fabulous batting.
Suddenly a different look, Pakistan top order. Courtesy intent from the captain, elevation up the order. Strikes at 145 at number 3. Batting at 220 already. 3 fours and a 6. This one, once again, not afraid to put his dancing shoes on. Skips down the track. Gets to the pitch of the ball.
Through the offside, through extra cover. Another boundary, huge over. 18 off, 49 for 1.
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
More difficult once the ball loses its hardness, but at the moment it is a show being put on, especially by Salman Ali Agha versus spin. One of the 4 changes that Australia made, Sean Abbott. He's going to bowl the 5th over for Australia. Starts off with a full toss and the smash down the ground. And Pakistan reached 50 in just 4.1 overs.
What a welcome to the crease to Sean Abbott. It's a full one, just swings through the line here, Saim Ayub. One of the gifts that's presented to you now. Between the two, 9 boundaries and a 6. Partnership 36 or 15, Pakistan going at just under 13 runs and over. They got 56 in that first game in the power play. I reckon they'll topple that tonight.
Pace off. All the fielders in the circle right at the edge. This is that brilliant execution. Over extra cover for 6, then over wide mid-on, and then a beautiful extra cover drive again. Almost teasing with the left arm spin. Down the track, drifts down leg, goes to the fence.
There's boundaries galore here in the Gaddafi Stadium. Partnership 41 of 17, 10 boundaries now to go with the 1-6. Once again the charge to the bowler and just gets enough of the willow on that. This is a great power play for Pakistan. Just rolls his fingers over, so off cutter into the surface. First 3 have gone for 9.
Yeah, finally a dot ball. In Pakistan, T20 cricket, you don't really talk about milestones, but if you want to talk about milestones, Pakistan have scored just 850s at a strike rate of 200 in the last 5 years. Australia, on the other hand, has scored 26. Now, Salman 30 of 13. And you would think that maybe he'll get to 50 before 25 deliveries. So this is the way to go. Down the track, he flicks it away and flicks it so well that has reached the crowd.
Absolutely magnificent from the skipper. There for a reason, and he's showing them how it's done. 4-1-4, 0 and 6. The over's gone for 15. And this is once again one of the better strikes. Picks it up, flicks it, 71-meter hit into the leg side. Knew from the time he hit it. Picked off 6 more in that race to 50. But that's just the 14 more required. He's got 9 more deliveries. Don't think he's thinking about that. He's thinking about much bigger.
Short into the surface. It's out of the over, but concedes 16. 5 overs done. It is
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Face rahe fresh, clean और bright. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. गहराई में जाकर dirt और oil remove करें. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए.
$25 ball 50s in T20 eyes. Pakistan lagging behind in that area, but got to say what we have witnessed so far is nothing short of spectacular and maybe upwardly mobile after this. Hello, Simon.
Good afternoon, Ramiz, all our viewers. Yeah, it's certainly been wonderful batting to see the skipper leading from the front. Very first ball, walked out there, whacked it over mid-off for 4, set the tone straight away.
Oh, that is such a great shot. 6. So what's new? He is absolutely smoking them at will.
Yeah, it's been the shot selection that stood out. Classical cricket shots, and this one, beautifully executed sweep shot. Was playing with Mitch Marsh here in the field. He has to keep changing it ball after ball because the 2 young left-arm orthodox spinners have found it hard to be able to pin these 2 down. It's a good combo. They complement each other beautifully. And Pakistan are going to climb up that list. Salman just 7 away.
Oh, close. Goes for the appeal. Stumping chance. We're going to have another look at it.
TV umpire 2 director, we have an umpire review for stumping. I check the field, it's a fair delivery. Show me the side on angle, please. Your foot is grounded before the bails are off. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
It's going to be a not out, somehow maintaining his balance. It's like a ballerina. I mean, strong hamstring. $71 for 1 after 5.2. If you're Pakistani fans, stop pinching yourself. This hasn't happened before, Simon, so this is a new for us. This kind of belligerence and attacking option and strong body language at the crease. Yeah, he does it so easily, so sweetly. It's a straight hit. That's managed well by the deep fielder. The fielding from Australia, the catching was outstanding the other day. Sean Abbott with a boundary save.
Yeah, it's the modern game. And Pakistan with this start, it's a rollicking start. Brilliant bit of work from Sean Abbott. He's a gun out in the boundary. Flicks it back nicely, gets the timing right. But it's going to give them a buffer now to be able to play Adam Zampa differently through the middle. And that's an area that they got it wrong the other night. But now being ahead of the game, as they are, 72 for 1, they can play Adam Zampa a lot differently tonight.
I think he's done a more than decent job, in fact. Maybe one area where they can still look at and improve is the improvisation, particularly in the middle phase of the innings. Out of the crease, difficult really to judge and give. Quick through the air at a pace, that last delivery. They're going to have a think over it. Yeah, they're going for it.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The on-field decision is not out. I have checked the feet, it's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on, please? Ball is close to the bat, need to confirm through ultra edge, please. Waiting for the ultra edge, Rashid. Just keep rolling, keep rolling. Yeah, flat line when ball passing the bat. Satisfied, no bat in ball, go for ball tracking when ready. Original decision not out. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wicket sitting. You need to reverse your decision, Rashid. Stand by.
Well, that's a great DRS shot from Australia, especially from the keeper. I think he was engaged with the bowler. Bowler generally always feel that they've got one, but really was well done. Crafty bit of DRS there from Australia, and so dangerous looking. Saim Ayub has been removed. Connolly with a quicker ball, even jumping out of the crease in the end, didn't really save him.
A big wicket that for Australia. That partnership was looming large, and now the timing just before the end of the power play. Ayub departs for 23. Pakistan now 72 for 2.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash गहराई में जाकर dirt और oil remove करें. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
A lot of focus on Babar Azam and how he delivers as a number 4 batsman. Power play done and over with. 72 for 2, the best ever against Australia.
Navya Bright Max Men Whitening Cream जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई Navya Bright Max Men Whitening Cream.
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Yeah, quicker through the air, trying to use his feet, and in the end got bamboozled by that lovely change of pace.
I think the intent from Ayub was right. It was just the execution. Looking to use his feet. When you look at the bat swing, he just comes across the line of the ball just a little bit too much. And with the angle around the wicket, it was a good change of plan from Cooper Connolly and a very good review. Credit to Mitch Marsh for listening to both Connolly, who was adamant it was out, and pitching in line, because that was always going to be the concern. Was it pitching in line and then going on to hit the stumps? And very good review and big wicket.
Crowd selfie moment. When is it not? With Vigo Tail smartphone. Make sure that he understands his strength. Not a natural improviser, Babar Azam. Ahsan Raza is the umpire, standing in his 86th T20 out. It's kind of a first for Babar Azam to bat at number 4, and so he'll feel a little alien at times. But got to work his way through this. Need to improvise, maybe more. Look to play the sweep shot. Talk with somebody like Salman Ali Agha, who is such a powerful sweeper of the ball.
Catch it!
And just about avoids the catcher there. Travis Head there tried his hand at it.
And that's the danger for Pakistan now. We saw it the other night. 2 wickets fall in quick succession. This one nearly going to Travis Head there at the 45 position on leg side, just out of reach.
Australia showing a bit of desperation in the field, 76 for 2.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin? BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Hero from the other night, Adam Zampa coming on to bowl. Proved to be a kind of a game changer for Australia with the ball. Picked up 4 wickets. He's accurate. Doesn't spin the ball a great deal, but on a surface like this, he'll get some help. I think this pitch will slow up a little bit. Oh, I think it's done. Gone. Played back, straight ball. I think it's curtains for Babar Azam. 5th time Adam Zampa has got him out. And he knows it too. I think the arrest timer is done. And so is Babar Azam.
Yeah, tough challenge this for Babar Azam because the bogeyman, Adam Zampa's on. 5th time he's got him, and that looks absolutely plumb. Great move from Mitch Marsh, getting Zampa into the action straight away. Pakistan now 76 for 3 as Babar Azam departs for 2.
Usman Khan is the new batter. Plays spin well. Australia crawling back into this contest now. Wickets will clearly hurt Pakistan's flow. They were awesome in the first 6. But things have quietened down as a result of a couple of quick blows.
Yeah, and the challenge now is for the skipper, Salman, who's been brilliant, 46 off 22. But he's losing wickets at the other end, and this was a beautiful bit of drift and turn from Adam Zampa. Babar Azam getting pinned on the crease, pinned in front. But now the skipper's got to readjust.
Charles' second, but the throw was a little off. He was probably about 5 minutes early into that sweep shot. He had made up his mind that he's going to play one.
Yeah, it just looks like he's trying to manipulate the field and get that mid-wicket out and put that fielder into the 45 position on the leg side, so then he's got the ability to just chip it into mid-wicket for 1s or 2s.
Nudge and a push. That's going to be the sequence, I think, for a few more deliveries, especially against Adam Zampa. There's such a powerhouse improvisation in the first knock by Babar, and this time bamboozled with a beautiful delivery, and straight away he was on target, Adam Zampa. Eight overs have been bowled, 81 for 3.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन व्हाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन व्हाइटनिंग क्रीम।
He's been the star once again with the bat, Salman Ali Agha. After starting at number 3, it's as if his DNA has been altered. Become a different kind of a strike force for Pakistan, and good for him. There's a lot more clarity when he bats at number 3. There's no pressure of captaincy, no pressure of wickets down. Seem to be a little cagey batting at 5 and 6 in T20s. Yeah, beautifully played down the ground. There'll be a huge roar from the crowd. It's a 50 for Salman Ali Agha. 6th in T20 eyes. Wonderful batting. Aggression mixed with some very fine defense now.
Yeah, it was a very measured knock too. You know, a lot of classic strokes in there against spin. But it was the intent right from the word go that stood out. Wonderful leadership.
It's a 25 ball 50. The flow, the smoothness, the silkiness, and the ability to find range on off and leg side. It's just been a tremendous viewing this.
Well, they say actions speak louder than words, and as a leader, this will do his confidence the world of good, because he's showing and setting the example for the rest of his team to play a more modern style of T20 cricket, and both he and Ayub have set the tone beautifully in these first 2 T20s against Australia. Now the challenge for him is to go deep and take this innings into the back end.
This becomes just a little bit more difficult to resurrect or reconstruct the innings in the middle phase when wickets have gone down, and so you got to maybe sacrifice a bit of your flow, but the others have got to pick up the tempo. That's a beautiful cut shot. He plays that one so well. Usman with a boundary of the last ball of the over. 89 for 3.
गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश गहराई में जाकर डर्ट और ऑयल रिमूव करें। गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश, लेट योर फेस ग्लो।
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin? BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Once again, it's going to be a full house here at Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore. Pakistan continue to flourish. They can get to 200. Swept. And that's gone for 6. What a shot that is. I mean, jaw-dropping stuff, that.
Well, it's the power in the bottom hand and the wrist flick, which is so impressive, because that is a seriously good hit out to deep square leg there. Fetches it from outside off stump. 69 metre 6. Not easy to do against someone like Adam Zampa at that pace, but got down low. Great strength in that bottom wrist. Snap of it at the right time and timed it beautifully.
Beauty. Spun beautifully. Slowed it up, 88.1. He's clever enough to do that.
Well, Salman won't mind that at all, because he's got a couple of weapons up his sleeve later in this Pakistan team. Both Usman Tariq and Abrar, who were brilliant the other night.
Another tight line, tight delivery. A couple of dots. Flicker-free moment. Download now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Boys can relax now. Feel has got the control. Now he's got to play the situation. And I think in the middle phase, you've got to go through the highs and lows, the tempos. You can be blocked for a few, and then you've got to regain that flow. And I think he's in a terrific position to adapt and execute.
And a big part of it too is communicating with your partner and identifying who the right matchups are for both batters to be able to target that right matchup at the right time in the innings so that it never stalls and the opposition captain's under pressure with his bowling changes and who he can go to.
Missing the stumps, going down the leg side, he'll not get this one.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Break as well.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए.
ये है हमजा. क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
Action continues in the second T20I at the Gaddafi Stadium, and the skipper leading from the front. Salman Ali Agha, 25 ball, 50, still out there at 58. Good partnership again with Saim Ayub. 3 wickets down for Pakistan, but first half definitely fruitful.
Yeah, he was absolutely brilliant. He's responding squarely to the naysayers who thought he's not suitable for T20I. But number 3 has brought the best out of Salman Ali Agha at his belligerent best.
Excellent, playing the spin, hitting down the ground. 4 big sixes again. It was a similar story in that first game where he got 39. But now he's coupled that with 5 boundaries. 58 of 31, striking at 187. captains understood the brief and more importantly executing as well. Bartlett back into the attack. Turns it round the corner. Send back. Right call there. Just picks up one.
It was absolutely mayhem for the fast bowlers. Went for plenty. It's once again the spinners doing the job for the Australian captain. Brought some semblance.
Spin all the way so far in terms of turning over the wickets.
Yeah, Usman is doing a wonderful job. He's rotating the strike. He knows that his captain is stroking the ball very nicely. He's not looking to do something extravagant. He's just relying on handing the strike to his captain. And that's his job for the moment.
Slashed away and into the gap. Brings up the 100 for Pakistan in fine fashion, and once again it's flown off the bat of Salman Ali Agha.
The bowlers have nowhere to run. They have tried different lines, different lengths, but they haven't been able to keep him quiet. Another boundary for Salman Ali Agha. Giving it a real thump, isn't he?
Bartlett can't afford to give any width whatsoever. Into the leg side. How's that for placement? Absolutely spectacular. Back-to-back boundaries for the Pakistan skipper.
Oh, this outfield is lightning quick. As a batter, you get value for your strokes. Slow one picked up, roll of the wrist, ensuring that that ball is going to go into the gap. Looks so dialed in, Salman Ali Agha. Yeah. Entertaining, full house here.
He should look for two and gets them comfortably. Talking about smart, how is this? Pakistan's smartest hatchback EV, Invrex Zeo. Charge fast and drive smart. Seems like the brief is similar to what Pakistan's batting approach has been tonight. It's more about, yes, the intent from Salman Ali Agha, but also he's been toying with the field, very aware of where the fielders are. When he hits them, the shot is with full commitment. It's not a half shot. And always looking to eye the boundary. Brilliant once again. Great placement, great awareness. 3 boundaries of the over. 16 come off the 11th. 1-1-2 for 3.
ये है हमजा. क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है. But at the cost of your skin? BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Crossing the 200 figure. If they keep going at this rate, 10.18 Pakistan definitely on the cards with 7 wickets in hand. Usman's done extremely well to get bat on that. Just felt he jumped out a touch too early from the crease.
Usman fences his chances against the spinners.
And turns one over to get the skipper back on strike. How's this for a place to be? A Tapal tea moment with Pakistan's finest in the Tapal tea lounge. Fans enjoying garam garam chai. I mean, that's the other feature in the T20 version. Yes, you've got 4s and 6s all over the place, but you need to be able to keep taking the scoreboard along. 1s and 2s, hit those pockets and run hard. Sometimes teams just get lost when the boundaries are coming thick and fast. You just lose momentum. That's the other thing I feel Salman Ali Agha is very good at.
You've got to have softer skills as a batter. There is no doubt about it. Especially when you are dealing with a bowler like Zampa or Connolly, who bowl miserly and have the knack of picking up wickets. You've got to have that ability. Fetch the ball from outside the off stump. Couple of runs for Pakistani captain. Moves to 76 from 38 deliveries.
A fine knock, really good. 5 of 5. A little bit less turn tonight. Saw the pitch earlier on with Bazat Khan, just saw the cracks a little bit more together. Quicker, straighter. Well done, 117 for 3.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Setting the tone right is Salman Ali Agha. Now his highest score in T20 eyes all across, and I reckon the fastest as well. 25 ball, 50, now 76 not out. And belting it to all parts. A change of bowling. 16 off his first. Sean Abbott now returns with the ball. Straight to the fielder.
Yeah, to finish the point you were making about softer skills in the previous over. When you talk about T20 cricket, dot deliveries bring a lot of pressure on you. So if you are able to negate that, who feels the pressure? It's the bowler. So you've got to have that ability to work the ball into the holes, keep on rotating the scoreboard, and also, yeah, that's nicely worked away into the gap for a couple of runs. Yeah, you get the scoreboard ticking, you rotate the strike, you have the bowler under pressure.
Definitely was the most crucial concern of Pakistan's approach during the Asia Cup. The number of dot deliveries, I think across the board, more than half the batting innings was played in dots. At an average, it was around 55 to 60 dot deliveries. Brilliant. Absolutely glorious. Belted away for 4.
Didn't hold back Usman on that occasion. Gave everything behind that stroke. The moment he saw the width and also the length, went after it. Presented full face of the bat. Full follow through as well.
Touch too full with mid-off up in the ring. Just needs to pull his length back here, Abbott. And slow one into the surface. Partnership now is raced to 48, just off 33. Asked Bazad earlier on as well, with a couple of tweaks from the first to the second game for Pakistan. Just feel this is probably a better looking 11 from the personnel available.
They're still experimenting. That's the feel you get. They haven't been absolutely sure what combination they're required to go into that World Cup with. There are a couple of concerns, there is no doubt about it. Shaheen Shah, Afridi making a comeback after injury. A red dot delivery. He was off the boil. And then Fakhar Zaman was finding it very difficult to adapt at that number 5. He's an opener, remember? No, I think they're just experimenting, trying to find that balance which can be threatening to the oppositions.
That is the World Cup squad for Pakistan, the 15. A little bit funky, a slight edge and through to the keeper. A quiet dismissal at the end. Salman Ali Agha is disappointed, but Sean Abbott strikes.
Was unnecessary. He missed out on 100. It was for the taking. And just one dot delivery, which was a wide, impelled him to take his chances. Unlucky, you have to say. Slice off the face of the bat to the wicketkeeper, but nevertheless a brilliant effort from Pakistani captain. 76 from just 40 deliveries. It's 125 for 4. What a feeling it is to perform well in front of the capacity crowd.
Shadab Khan to the crease. Great over from Abbott, an important wicket that of Salman Ali Agha, 25 for 4.
ये है हमजा. क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. गहराई में जाकर dirt और oil remove करें. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
Scorecard where Salman Ali Agha is the highlight. 76 of 40 dismissed in the previous over. 23 quick runs from Saim. And now Usman and Shadab would like to finish off in the same fashion that the captain set the tone in. Zampa now back. Cut away straight to the fielder. Brilliant. Picked up 4 in the previous game. And did Adam Zampa. That's the way Salman Ali Agha lost his wicket. Off the face of the bat. Through to Inglis's gloves. And he was disappointed. He was going real great guns.
And that is the danger of premeditating. He could have driven the ball through covers easily. Paddle sweep into the gap. Shadab off the mark.
What a world-class act is Adam Zampa. Very first over in that previous match as well. Picked up the wicket of Babar Azam. Did the same again today. Shadab in his numbers. You see the impact that he has. Does Zampa 400 T20 wickets. Now looking to strike once again.
He's picked up 400 wickets and he's not a huge turner of the ball. He gets slight deviation, but it's the control he bowls with. Can be troublesome for the batters.
Excellent over so far. A couple of singles and 2 dots. Just floats it up a little bit. Into the block hole, just the one. Yeah, talking about Adam Zampa. Excellent for Australia. Excellent over the years. Those numbers prolific. 400 wickets. 401 the one tonight, most by any Australian in T20s.
Yeah, the last delivery was his go-to delivery. Chipped in the air. Another good over from Zampa. Only 4 of it.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Just going through the repertoire in terms of warming up. Slightly overcast, cool evening here in Lahore. Nawaz, Fahim and Naseem. Fahim and Naseem, couple of the 3 changes, along with Usman Tariq, who we'll see a little bit later on. Kuhneman.
The last 3 overs been good for Australia. And when you talk about luck, 4 overs, only 26 runs conceded, and they were able to remove the danger man. So, kind of a comeback from Australia into this game.
Well, it's Pakistan's finest home appliance brand, Super Asia. An automatic washing machine with the magic of one touch. Shop online.
Have you got one?
Well, maybe that is the magic of one touch. That is a touch Pakistan was looking for. Runs it right up, but that 6 definitely right out the middle of Usman's bat.
He claims that he's a good player of spinners. And that stroke is indicative of the fact that he is.
And gets into great positions. Really good. Full swing through the line of the ball. Muscles this one into the leg side, just the one. Shadab Khan on the other end has been at the receiving end of injuries throughout his career. Came back into Pakistan colours in that recent Sri Lankan series after a span of 6 months. He makes his way into the Pakistan contingent for the World Cup.
Doesn't show when he's bowling. He has bowled brilliantly after making his comeback, but batting-wise, rhythm is not there as yet. He's batting beautifully, Usman. 139 for 4, Pakistan.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Last 5 overs remain. Previous game, Pakistan were 137 for 4. Ended up with 168. More spin. Now this should be interesting. Matthew Short in the attack. 2 right-handers. Shadab Khan fancies himself against spinners. Usman Khan, a very good player of spin. Now this is a little bit of a gamble. Starts off with a dot.
Yeah, I agree, Bazard. It's a calculated gamble from Mitch Marsh. He feels like he needs to break this partnership now. It's just starting to form. Usman's looking strong. But this is the matchup for these two.
And he goes downtown and gets maximum. That is hit really hard. Brilliant connection.
Well, he hit a magnificent six the previous over extra cover. And this was even more powerful. Knowing the ball was going to spin in, he's fetched this from well outside off stump and just muscled it over wide long on. Very well executed shot from Usman Khan. He's looking dangerous now on 34.
And goes round the wicket, fires it in. The single. And logs on 146. They'll be thinking maybe he can reach 200 tonight. Previous game, last 5 overs, they just went downhill. If they have a good finish, 200 is well and truly in reach. This is Shadab now. He launches this. Second six off the over.
Well, that's even better from Shadab. Straight over mid-off. And Mitch Marsh might be regretting this decision to bring
$13 off the first 4. He slows it up. This time just gets away with that. Just a little sweep shot. It's a single. He wants to get through this final delivery. It's already expensive over, but I feel that Matthew Short, if he can just make sure that it doesn't go for another boundary, that's the result that Australia will be after. And call for 2. Shadab is quick. And it's nicely weighted on the leg side. So the 16th over, 16 off, 150.
ये है हमजा. क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है. But at the cost of your skin? BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
And 24 legal deliveries remain, 155 for 4. Pakistan go at 13s, they'll get to 207. Slightly better pitch today, but Salman Ali Agha with a fabulous inning. Now Usman Khan making sure that Pakistan just get through this period with maximum runs. Round the wicket. Oh no, over the wicket Bartlett. Slow one, a wide delivery. He'll have to re-ball that.
Yeah, it certainly looks a good track, Buzzard, but that dismissal of Babar Azam before off Adam Zampa will certainly encourage the Pakistani spinners, because that ball pitched in line with leg stump and spun. It's been a tough night for a couple of the younger spinners there. Kuhneman going for 40. Well, Connolly's wicket of Ayub was crucial in slowing Pakistan down.
And straight away, call for 2. And just be the single. I talked about 175, 180 that Australia would be comfortable chasing. It looks as if they'll have to chase a lot more.
You know, I think that's credit to Pakistan for learning from some of their mistakes in the first match. They probably attacked Adam Zampa a little bit too much, lost the 4 wickets. Well, tonight he's only got 1. He's still got a crucial over left, probably next over.
And drags it leg side. Just a single so far. 2 deliveries, the wide and a couple of runs. Now Vigotel for distribution, and this is a small gesture but a big message. Appeal, maybe he's just off the pad, making sure there's no wide.
Making sure the umpire didn't call that a wide, but good decision there. The interesting thing now will be how Pakistan treat Adam Zampa's final over. They treat it with a little bit of respect and make sure they don't lose another wicket, because then these two, I think he's going to probably bowl the next over. That leaves 12 balls at the end that can really attack.
A swing and a miss. This is good from Bartlett.
But the modern game is all about aggression, so Pakistan might feel that these two are well equipped now to take on Adam Zampa in his final spell. He's gone for 1 for 16 tonight. He's bowled beautifully again, but it's the lack of wickets tonight compared to the first T20 international that has got Pakistan in this really powerful position now.
Pakistan do have a situation where they bat deep. This time he gets hold of it and gets hold of it extremely well. That's into the crowd.
That's another wonderful strike from Shadab Khan. Great power. Xavier Bartlett will be disappointed here. Just gets into the hitting zone. And with that zone comes sixes. Great striking. This partnership now dangerous. 39 of just 25 balls. Now Shadab's going as well.
8 sixes from Pakistan tonight. So into the pitch. Dot ball. End of the 17th. 164 for 4.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
As Simon mentioned, Zampa bowling his final over. And down the track, just a single. Pakistan with 6 wickets still available. They probably want to get as many as possible, even though it is Adam Zampa bowling.
And don't be surprised to see him go slightly slower and wider here, knowing these two are trying to target straight.
And just a single. He gets through and over without conceding a boundary. That's, at this stage, is quite a win.
It'll be a huge win, and looking at the field too, the deep extra cover is out, so he's got the ability to go wider as well as straighter.
Gets it over the top. Will that skip away? No. And he'll come back for the third.
And clever batting there from Usman Khan. He sensed that Zampa is going to use that wide line, and he was ready. Knows the field's up with 3 men around that point region. Nearly gets it to the boundary. Good bit of work there from Xavier Bartlett, just in time.
Another ball that grips in the surface. Pakistan do have quality spinners, so they won't mind that.
They'll be very pleased with what they're seeing in this surface. There's enough spin there. It would potentially slow up a little bit in the second part of this innings tonight, like it did in the first game. And they've got some quality spinners up their sleeve.
He drills it to the offside, but that deep extra cover comes into play. This has been very good from Zampa. And the final ball of his spell. Such an excellent operator. Last ball of his spell. Shadab belts it down the ground and gets it straight and into the fence. Boundary to end the 18th. It's 175 for 4.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin? BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Very happy with what they're seeing. There's plenty of people come out to see Australia. And at the moment, Pakistan 175 for 4. Remember, they've never got to 200 in T20Is against Australia. The opportunity beckons. Abbott. Goes wide and it's just carved away down to third.
Yeah, brilliantly played from Usman Khan. You give good players width and you pay the price. What he did well there was just open the blade on contact. It's a very deliberate shot from Usman Khan. Just have a look at that. Waited for it. The ball came right to him and then at the last second just opened the blade beautifully and sliced that down to the vacant third man region. So class batting in this partnership, 54 off just 33 balls.
Goes wide again. Usman Khan wants the second. Shadab sends them back. It might have been an opportunity.
Well, you can't fault him for wanting to get back on strike because he's batting beautifully. But Shadab, he's keen to get on strike as well. I think this might have found him short had it been on target from Josh Inglis.
Yeah, Usman Khan was off. He wanted the second. Shadab didn't budge. Direct hit. He would have been well out. He'd been shot even though that huge dive came into place. Pakistan been very good against the spin. Just using every angle down the track and backing away, not standing still at all. They played the sweep shot a few times too, to go with that ability to just access both sides. Base off. So that ramp doesn't work. Shadab this time wanted the second. Vigotel mobile selfie moment in the crowd. Right, Usman Khan, 48 of 33. He's had one previous T20I 50. That too was against Australia. Round the wicket. Whips it leg side. Just be the one, so he'll have to wait.
Yeah, much better plan there from Sean Abbott, realising that Usman Khan loves width, freeing his hands through the offside. A number of Wonderful boundaries and a 6 over extra cover off Kuhneman earlier tonight. It's been high-class batting against spin and pace, but just deciding to cramp him there from around the wicket.
And the slow ball works well. And just evidence that it isn't exactly a feather bed. It doesn't really come onto the bat once you bowl those cutters. There is a little bit of turn, so this score, as it stands, 182, will be very challenging.
Yeah, it feels like it's well over par, Bassett, given the history here. The last 5 T20s, the average first innings score is 162.
Now goes over extra, only just. And Shadab will come back for the second. So after 19, it's 184 for 4.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Face rahe fresh, clean और bright. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Final over. Samuel wanting a big one, wanting to breach 200. At the moment, it is the Ficker-free moment. Download now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Bartlett's been hit down the ground and hit so well that's gone to the fence, and Usman Khan, his second 50 in T20I cricket, and it's been fabulous in terms of ball striking.
Yeah, it certainly has. It's been an impressive knock, Buzzard. Just 35 balls. Wonderful power against both spin and pace. And now Pakistan reaping the rewards of having 2 set batters in the death overs. Beautiful straight shot there. High percentage. Gets the reward.
Now full toss. Drag leg side. Oh, terrific catch. Matthew Shaw diving full length and keeping his composure, but an excellent lock from Usman Khan comes to an end.
Yeah, just doesn't quite get the connection that he wanted. Low full toss from Xavier Bartlett, but it was the catch from Matthew Shaw. Wonderful effort out of deep mid-wicket. It was dying on him. He made good ground, and then right at the final moment, diving forward nicely, wrapping his mitts around it, taking it comfortably. Very athletic catch from Short. And the dangerous Usman Khan departs. He goes for 53. Partnership of 63 ends with Shadab, and Pakistan now 188 for 5.
Nawaz walks in, first ball, thumps it away over extra. Couple of bounces into the fence.
Well, Australia paying the price here for not quite nailing their Yorkers. Bartlett there, just missing and giving width as well. This is a wonderful shot over cover, pace off, too much width. He just pins the ears back and plants it over extra cover for forward as Nawaz. Wonderful cricket shot.
192. 3 legal deliveries remain. The ramp shot. And does well. Back-to-back boundaries.
It's these sorts of cameos that be game changers. Another boundary, 8 off 2. It's exactly the momentum Pakistan want at the back end of the innings. Great improvisation there, great watching of the ball. And gets the desired result, ramping it over Josh Inglis for 4.
The highest total for Pakistan against Australia. Goes full. Just be the single. Yeah, just a single. 197. Can Pakistan breach 200? Shadab Khan on strike. Mitch Marsh goes to his bowler. Just reiterating the plans right now. Can Shadab find the fence? Fielder's inside the circle, behind the wicket. Maybe over extra. Or maybe he's thinking, I'll just go over the ground, over the top. Doesn't matter with the boundary riders. Whips it away leg side. There'll just be a single, so no 200, but an impressive 20 overs with the bat for Pakistan. Ends up 198 for 5. Fabulous knocks from Salman Ali Agha, Usman Khan, cameos from Shadab, and a couple of boundaries in the end from Nawaz, and that has meant that Pakistan have produced an imposing total.
ये है हमजा. क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Done that, so Pakistan winning the toss again tonight and batting first, and it's an imposing first innings total of 198, and they've got some serious mystery spin in their lineup tonight with the addition of Usman Tariq coming in to support Abrar, who bowled beautifully in the first T20, 2 for 10 off 4.
Mike Esson was first 20 overs we were very satisfied with. Pakistan winning the toss, batting first. Farhan went early. Saim batted beautifully for his 23, but the star of the show, Salman Ali Agha, 76 of 40. And then Usman Khan, he got to 53 of 36. Shadab, 28 of 20. And Pakistan almost getting to 200, 198 for 5. And the bowling, well, it suffered. Bartlett 1 for 52, 1 for 40. Hunaman and Conley with the wicket. Zampa, though, 4 overs, 1 for 27. Right, now let's find Zainab, who's with Shadab.
Thanks, Basit. Really good partnership with Usman Khan. Shadab, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फेज था वो. एक अच्छा स्टार्ट मिला आज पाकिस्तान को पावर प्ले में, और उस पर कैपिटलाइज करना मिडिल ऑर्डर में कितना ज़रूरी था, ये बताएं कि पार्टनरशिप कैसी गई आपकी उस्मान के साथ?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. मुझे लगता है काफ़ी अच्छा था, क्योंकि आपने पिछले मैच में भी देखा था कि जब हमारे पास मोमेंटम था लेकिन बैक टू बैक विकेट गिरी, तो नए बैट्समैन के लिए बहुत मुश्किल था कि वो जाए और स्ट्रेट अवे आप वो मोमेंटम पकड़ सके. लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि जिस तरह हमारा उस्मान खेल रहा था, क्योंकि शुरू में मेरे बल्ले पे उतना अच्छा बॉल नहीं आ रहा था, लेकिन वो उसने मेरा प्रेशर रिलीज़ किया, और मुझे लगता है कि ये पार्टनरशिप में ये ब्यूटी था.
अच्छा, पिछली जो पिच थी वो एक यूज्ड पिच थी. पिछली कंडीशंस पिछले मैच की और आज के मैच में कितना आपको फ़र्क नज़र आया एज अ बैटर?
मुझे लगता है कि स्पिन थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो रहा था बनिस्बत लास्ट गेम पे, लेकिन ओवरऑल अगर पिच देखा जाए तो पहले वाले से काफ़ी बेहतर था बैटिंग के लिए.
आपका पर्सनल रिलेटिवली अभी भी कम बैक ही समझें, बिकॉज आपकी एक इंजरी थी जिसके बाद आप आ रहे थे, फिर आपने BBL भी खेला श्रीलंका के खिलाफ भी, तो कैसी जा रही है रिकवरी, फिटनेस के बारे में बताएं.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह काफ़ी अच्छी है. ओबियसली सर्जरी के बाद काफ़ी मुश्किल होता है, लेकिन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह काफ़ी अच्छा कमबैक हुआ. कोशिश करूँगा कि बॉलिंग में भी उसी तरह जिस तरह मुझे मोमेंटम मिला हुआ है उसको कंटिन्यू करूँ. और सबसे ज़्यादा जब भी आप ICC टूर्नामेंट खेलने जाते हो तो आपका कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल हाई होना चाहिए, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि मेरा और नवाज़ का इस टीम में जो रोल है वो काफ़ी अहम है. स्पेशली अगर बैटिंग की भी बात की जाए या ओवरऑल बॉलिंग की भी बात की जाए, तो हम दोनों को मुझे लगता है कि दोनों शोबे में ज़्यादा फॉर्म में रहना चाहिए.
बिल्कुल, बहुत अच्छी फॉर्म नज़र आ रही है. मोहम्मद नवाज़ की भी उम्मीद करते हैं आप भी इसी तरह परफॉर्म करते रहें. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर टाइम एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर दिस वन.
थैंक यू.
Shadab did mention that it's a pitch where you need to give yourself a little bit of time. Very difficult to just go out there and smash the ball. So important that you give yourself time and then get into rhythm. It's slightly better pitch than day before. So it'll be interesting when Australia come out to chase. They need 199 of their 20 overs.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Keratin, olive oil और avocado oil ने visibly improved hair quality. So right side, hello hair color, colors to die for.
Introducing Hello Hair Color. Permanent color with Italian formulation. Hello Hair Color. Colors to die for.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू, टी ट्री और मिंट ऑयल से डैंड्रफ खत्म, इट्स रिमूव्ड, बाल मॉइस्चराइज्ड और स्कैल्प रिफ्रेश्ड। हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू।
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, बट एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ योर स्किन। BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन व्हाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन व्हाइटनिंग क्रीम।
Introducing Hello Hair Color. Keratin, olive और avocado oils ने visibly improved hair quality. Hello Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. फेस रहे फ्रेश, क्लीन और ब्राइट। Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right side, hello hair color, colors to die for.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with Hello Hair Anti Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash गहराई में जाकर डर्ट और ऑयल रिमूव करें। Golden Pearl